from the World Championship Wrestling Power Plant. Mark Jindrak to face the Disco Inferno. And Disco, obviously, Scott, going into this bout, has a huge edge when it comes to experience against this young kid from the suburban Atlanta, Georgia training facility of WCW.
The Power Plant has produced so many quality youngsters in the world of pro wrestling. Jindrak, just the latest, and Disco Inferno better not underestimate or try to look past Jindrak at Starrcade. I know it's this Sunday. I know Disco is teaming with Lash LaRue to face the goons of Big Vito and Johnny the Bull. But Disco better worry about that. After this matchup, he doesn't want to have a loss going into a major pay-per-view event, the biggest of the year.
A good description for Johnny the Bull and Big Vito when you call them two goons. Obviously not the sharpest knives in the drawer as we've seen in recent weeks. I mean, how many people are continually outsmarted by the Disco Inferno?
Not many. That is an exclusive club populated by two that I know of, Vito and Johnny the Bull. But when you put them all in the ring together, you don't have to have an awful lot of smarts to get past Disco Inferno. And those are two powerful men. Disco lateral press on Jindrak, got a 2 count.
Yeah, just interesting to see the Disco Inferno and Lash LaRue joining forces as a tag team. And what is he looking for? Tony Marinara?
Oh, he's looking for the goons. Roll up, single-legged. Jindrak got a 2 count. Ducks a clothesline. Jindrak standing drop kick on Disco.
Well, you know, Disco almost has to have eyes in the back of his head these days. The problems that he's run into, and you can see he's always looking around. He doesn't want to turn his back on anybody.
I don't blame him. And he better not walk toward the ring entrance area without really scoping it out. The goons could be anywhere. They want their money. Tony Marinara has a $25,000 debt owed to him from Disco Inferno, and he wants to collect in the worst way. And he's going to do that at Starrcade.
And just having that thought in the back of the mind of the Disco Inferno, you know that has to affect his focus and his level of concentration in this match against this youngster, Mark Jindrak.
Talk about focus. Oh! Jindrak launched himself. Springboard lariat, side press, no. Talk about focus. At Starrcade this Sunday night, Vampiro and Dr. Death will go one-on-one. But how about this? If Vampiro wins it 5 minutes with Oklahoma.
Yeah, another chance for Oklahoma to revolutionize the sport of pro wrestling, or to set it back about half a century. 5 minutes alone. I can't wait for Vamp to get a hold of Oklahoma.
Lateral press. Jindrak out at 2. You know, hang on a second on one more press. Disco Inferno trying to end this one early. Now he hooks a leg. Jindrak out at 1 that time. Oklahoma told me that Dr. Death was 4-time All-American, 4-time All-Big 8. He has a Sun Bowl ring and a Fiesta Bowl ring. He won't shut up about it. How can I forget it?
I think we all have that memorized. We've heard it every time that Oklahoma has come out to do color commentary or play-by-play.
Well, I'm glad to see Oklahoma's face was cured.
Yeah, it was that Miracle Barbecue sauce.
Oh, hang on. It's Oklahoma's Miracle Barbecue Elixir. I guess you drink it now. We can only rent that stuff if you drink it, I tell you. Lateral press. Disco, no. 2 count on Jindrak.
So many big matches at Starrcade. As Yogi Berra would say, deep depth when it comes to the lineup at Starrcade. What is the lineup now? 12 matches, 13 bouts? There's something for everybody with some outrageous stipulations attached to some of these bouts.
What about a crowbar suspended over the ring on a pole when David Flair and Diamond Dallas Page tie up?
And how about that bunkhouse brawl match between Jeff Jarrett and the thorn in his side, Dustin Rhodes?
Is that what Dustin's calling himself now, the thorn in his side?
It's been obvious ever since Dustin Rhodes' return. He's been a pain to the chosen one.
Sunset flip from Jindrak and Disco out at 2. I know you're not going to cry any crocodile tears if Jeff Jarrett gets his hat handed to him by Dustin at Starrcade. Look at Jindrak now fighting up on Disco. Shoots Disco in. No! Drop kick, nobody home. Disco doubles him up. Oh, there it is! The last dance! The last dance spells the last move of the match. It's over.
Air of inexperience on the part of Jindrak. Disco there to capitalize and quickly bails out.
For Mike today, I'm Scott Hudson. Send it back